It's time to do some taxes. It's like the apocalypse has hit because there's no more toilet paper. Barely.
And groceries are nuts right now.
Once again, Time Change Sunday has done me in, and I really didn't think it would.
Anyway, we may be homeschooling our kids for a few months. I have no idea. This is very interesting. This has been such a weird week. I am wearing my hat for the third day in a row because then I don't have to really do my hair. I'm like gonna treat myself. I literally feel like somebody shot me with a staple gun in the inside of my lip like 20 times. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about all the new magic bands.
A lot of things in life that are kind of shutting down for people. So it's really interesting watching this all unfold, and I still am like so shocked that I just happened to vlog this week because I had no idea that it was going to be this like crazy week when I started vlogging. So. Good morning! I realized I haven't done a normal weekly vlog in like a long time, like months. I chose a very interesting week to do this because it is time change week, and if you watched my vlog from 2019 when it was time change week, it was a very interesting week. It was, I think, my first weekly vlog. My kids were like falling asleep at the breakfast table. I had to go pick up one of my kids because she was falling asleep during class. She was in preschool, so it wasn't like a big deal, but they thought she was sick, and she wasn't. She was just tired. But anyway, so it was like just a really odd week. It's time change week again. Kind of sneaked up on me. We had a pretty good day yesterday. It seemed like it was gonna be not that bad, but then one of my girls, I won't say which one just so they're not embarrassed, but one of my girls was throwing up last night. So we were up in the middle of the night dealing with throw up and changing sheets and blankets and cleaning it up off the carpet, trying to take care of her. Sleep was not that good. I slept in like nuts because we didn't have to get the kids up and ready for school. Anyway, so we're home. I've been up multiple times, but I didn't get out of bed till about 10:20. It's already almost 11 a.m. This is not typical. Again, I'm like doing a vlog when it's not like a typical week for me. But anyway, follow along on our interesting time change week. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we were supposed to meet with our tax guy today. Bo's gonna have to meet with him by himself. But I have multiple businesses, so I had to get like all my tax stuff done this past week. Bo, I took the stuff that I had, and I need to email him the rest of my numbers. And then I just found a stack of sales tickets that I did not yet add to my totals. So I'm gonna be doing that this morning, adding up the rest of my sales tickets. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my Monday. So I will say I'm not an alarmist generally when it comes to like outbreaks and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, with this coronavirus, we do what we can and take care of our immune systems and try to do our own things with our diet and our supplements and things that are helping us to be healthy so that we are able to fight things off. But you gotta live your life too. For myself personally, I do like to take echinacea. This is an essential oil that I love to use as a daily perfume. It smells so great and has some vanilla in it, which I love vanilla. I'm definitely gonna need this today, probably, with how off of a day this is. I have a lot of like random things to do to, like, it's just off. I'm off my routine, like so off my routine, and I have a lot more sheets and blankets to clean. Like, my plan's just completely thrown off. That's okay. It's life, right? I mean, like, when do we have normal weeks? Okay, y'all, I've got my coffee finally in my Star Wars cup. It's time to do some taxes.
using my phone because I don't have my camera with me, but I just have to show you guys. It's like the apocalypse has hit because there's no more toilet paper, barely, at the grocery store. It's nuts. I'm gonna show you guys these aisles because it's bizarre. Some of the things are just almost completely gone. Wow, it has been a really odd day. I'm just pulling out of Kroger. I taught piano and voice lessons from 3 to 6 p.m. because my daughter was sick. I had to meet my husband over at the church and bring the kids with me because I slept in. Okay, let's go back. Because I slept in, I ate cereal, like muesli, at like 12:30 p.m. I haven't eaten anything else all day. I got ready, got my kids ready. Was working on my taxes, went to teach from 3 to 6, took my kids with me. My husband picked them up, took them home. And then I decided we're out of a lot of groceries, and I normally do my grocery shopping after Mia goes to dance on Mondays, but because we didn't do dance, my routine was thrown off and we didn't go to the grocery store this morning like I normally do. And groceries are nuts right now. Like, not nuts in the sense that there's a lot of crowds, but like there's not very much there. Like, toilet paper's almost gone. I think, like, you know, hand sanitizer and those kinds of products are getting sold out really fast. It's crazy, but the toilet paper aisle, there was like nothing. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna go to Aldi and hopefully they'll still have some over there. Because there was not a selection barely at all. Not that it really matters, but I got more than I normally would have because I was like, I'm just gonna stock up on a few things. Everybody's going crazy. Anyway, it was nuts. So it is 7:18. It's been a weird day. Really weird off day. So I did not film as much as I normally would. Hopefully that will change the next couple of days and I will actually have something to show you guys from my week, but it's just been a weird day. We'll see how it goes. Good morning. It is about 8:45 a.m. I just got my kids out the door not too long ago. They were definitely gonna be late. I didn't sleep super well last night. I was up a lot. Yeah, I was like just awake a lot. Like I just remember turning a lot in bed. I'm gonna lay back down because I can. It feels like nighttime outside because it's rainy. It's like, I don't know if you can see. It's just kind of like gray and dreary out. It's actually quiet and I haven't had really a day where I haven't had anybody in the house or I haven't had to do something in a while. So I think I'm gonna take a nap. Go back to bed. This is not typical. I can't believe I'm doing a vlog and I haven't done one in forever. My week is so abnormal. Okay, see y'all in a little bit. Well, once again, excuse me. Once again, Time Change Sunday has done me in and I really didn't think it would. I was like, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be awesome. But it is 12:20 p.m. and I just got out of bed about 10 minutes ago, made my bed, and I'm getting coffee made. Thankfully, I did not schedule as many extra things this week because I didn't know it was Time Change Week, but I knew it was Book Fair Week, and so I knew we had more things going on. I have about 2 hours before I have to leave the house to go teach for 3 hours. And then we have an academic fair for Mackenzie and Mia at their school, which is right in the same building. And then we'll come home and eat dinner. I'm gonna have my coffee and some breakfast and like do a few things, and then I'm pretty much gonna have to go teach. It's kind of a bizarre week, but it literally feels like it's almost the same as last year. Like, as far as like how I feel and how like dumbfounded I am at how Time Change Sunday like knocked me out.
gonna go ahead and make my coffee and have a quiet time and have my breakfast. I decided that I am not gonna take the time to do my French press today. I'm just gonna make some regular drip coffee in my coffee maker just to save time.
Okay, y'all, so it is 3 p.m. I have not changed the clock on my car yet. I am running late. I'm supposed to start teaching at 3, and so I will be about 5 minutes late walking in, but things happen. I had to get some orders together for a few customers this afternoon and ready to ship out, and then I got a new customer order that I wanted to put together and kind of get in touch with her because I was gonna try to deliver it today, but I'm actually gonna deliver it tomorrow. I don't even have all my makeup on, but my students don't care, so I'll get it on later before the academic fair. I've had coffee and muesli today for breakfast at like 1 o'clock. What else did I do? I got a YouTube video up. Got one of my Disney vlogs up today, and I'm like pretty much done for the day. We just got a notification from the school though. This coronavirus thing keeps changing everything, and the scare, I've like just really been trying to take it in like stride and like not getting overly hyped about it. Like, not that I'm not cautious. I'm always really careful when there's like all this fear and angst created with all the media attention and stuff. I realize it's a very serious thing and that there's a lot of unanswered questions about it, so I don't want to take it lightly. Sometimes I feel like there's so much fear created in people over stuff. So anyway, our school, my kids go to a private school, and their school, we just sent out an email today. Originally, you know, they're just focusing on keeping surfaces clean and making sure to encourage, you know, hand washing and all of that stuff. But it looks like they may go to a like homeschool kind of a situation where they send work home. That's like a very interesting new development for me. I'm really careful with my piano students. I have hand sanitizer with me, so if kids are like wiping their noses at all, they sanitize their hands, and then I disinfect the piano in between uses. But I don't know, with this new development with the school system, that may change my teaching situation as well. So we're gonna see how this goes. We may be homeschooling our kids for a few months. I have no idea. This is very interesting. This has been such a weird week. Like coronavirus and time change. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So anyway, I gotta go teach. Rushmore there. No, Rushmore.
Celebrate America book.
That's great. Let me see your Celebrate America book. Can you show us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you for a video.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
The three colors are red, white, and blue.
Great.
Gravity.
A whole book on gravity. Holy cow. Look at that. What's that? Scratch and sketch sleepover. Stars and planets. All right, y'all. So it is 7:36 p.m. We just got home. The kids have gone upstairs and washed their hands. We've washed hands a ton today, because a lot of organizations are starting to really crack down on stuff because of the coronavirus. Yeah, apparently they're starting to talk like about possibly closing UK's campus and doing everything online. And a lot of organizations are just really enforcing the whole sanitizing, which is great. Like, that's stuff we should be doing anyway. We just got home. It's like 7:36. I am heating up some dinner, and then the kids are gonna get to bed. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. Good morning. Bo had a kind of emergency meeting at the church this morning, so he had to take Mackenzie to school early, and it was regarding what the mayor's plan is for large gatherings and groups. And apparently there's like a tier system for people's different organizations' strategies and how they're going to handle the coronavirus. Our school system sent out an email with different protocol that they're implementing now, and then worst case scenario, and doing kind of like school at home. Apparently in the middle of this meeting that Bo was in today, the mayor went ahead and made the call and said all church gatherings, they're asking all churches to not meet corporately. So it's really just a really crazy situation. They're trying to figure out, like, they've already been talking strategy for what they're gonna do, like posting services online and how they're gonna do that and everything that's involved with doing that. It's gonna be a lot more involved now that we're not actually meeting corporately. So that's that. I ended up going back to, well, I didn't actually sleep, but I laid down again after he left to take Mackenzie because I was just so tired. I didn't really actually sleep, but I got up and around maybe like 30 minutes ago, and I'm on my way to meet a CPA to go over our taxes, and then I have a delivery I have to make, and then I'm gonna try to go home and get lunch and like regroup. And we're almost out of toilet paper. Oh my gosh, with things getting worse and organizations like talking about canceling things, like there's gonna be no toilet paper at the grocery store. And we actually need it. Like, I'm not trying to stock up and like hoard it, like stockpile it. I just need to get what I need. Okay, it is currently 12:40 p.m. I am wearing my hat for the third day in a row because then I don't have to really do my hair. Just put it in a braid and go. That's just kind of been my week. Anyway, I did put my makeup on. I made a delivery. I am eating breakfast once again in the afternoon. It's 12:40 a.m. I'm eating a bowl of muesli and finishing my cold brew coffee. I'm gonna be teaching from 3:30 until 6 tonight, and then I have choir at church. Another quick update. I should have probably bought toilet paper when I was at the grocery the other day, but I would rather buy it in like bigger things because you get a better deal on it. I've heard from several people that like Costco, a couple other stores are like completely out of toilet paper. I knew that most stores were out of hand sanitizer, like you can't even buy hand sanitizer anymore. But toilet paper is kind of a problem if we can't get toilet paper. We might be using napkins and tissues for a while, I don't know. I gotta see how many rolls of toilet paper we have left. Hear me when I say I am not taking this lightly. I just don't believe in panicking. I think we need to be prepared for things, but I feel like sometimes fear can cause people to be in a frenzy. You do what you can to prepare. I'm gonna do what I can to keep myself and my family healthy, but I'm also not gonna live in fear. Like I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, this is interesting how this is all unfolding. But update, we are having church on Sunday. So some churches have canceled gatherings, but they're not calling off sports events. They're still telling people to go out and support local businesses and go to restaurants and shop and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna have church. That's where we're at so far. It is 1 p.m. Thought I'd give you a little update on the scoop with coronavirus and my toilet paper situation. I'm gonna have to go upstairs and actually see how much we have left and see if this is indeed an emergency. Mia's mad because I'm getting the Into the Unknown song in her head. She doesn't want me to sing it. Into the unknown, into the unknown.
We listened to Frozen 2 in the night.
At night, you listened to it last night to help you go to bed.
And two of the songs that we didn't listen to, and one of them we listened to, and I didn't want to listen to the same one we did.
You listened. It had it multiple times, and you didn't want to listen to it again. It was probably just a different version, like somebody else singing it. But you didn't want to hear it? No. I've been disinfecting the piano in between uses. Almost 8 p.m. I am in Aldi and there is no toilet paper in here. So we are out of luck here. It is completely gone. Okay, this is super cute. My kids are gonna love this. This is gonna be a great like hanging out at home activity set. It's like a mega craft tub for like $4. I've got all kinds of stuff. This is like hours of fun for my kids. Awesome, I'm getting one. It is 8:11 p.m. I needed to grab a couple of things that we were running low on, and I'm having a procedure done at the dentist tomorrow where they're gonna be like numbing my mouth, and I really don't think I'm gonna wanna get out in public after that. You know, when you can't smile and when you try to smile, you look like a weirdo. So, still more to come.
Italy has confirmed more than 10,000 cases and more than 630 deaths. The government has imposed a nationwide ban on non-essential travel until April. Today, Washington State announced a ban on gatherings of 250 people or more in 3 counties, including King County, where 19 coronavirus deaths are linked to a nursing home.
The flu has a mortality of 0.1%. This has a mortality of 10 times.
So it's gonna tell us what he thinks about the coronavirus.
I am trying to be good about my social distancing. I'm not shaking hands with people. It's not because I'm afraid they have the coronavirus. It's just that there's a toilet paper shortage, and I'm afraid about what might be on their hands.
That could be us in a few days. We have 6 rolls of toilet paper, plus 3 partially used rolls of toilet paper, and a box of Pampers wet wipes. Good morning! It is 8:17 a.m. I just got the kids out the door. They are running a little late. I hope they're not tardy. It's been a week of yesterday. They ended up just going to school late. It's all good. We do the best we can. I have like an hour and a half before I have to go to the dentist to get my little procedure done this morning. Probably come back here. I have a bunch of dishes that I need to catch up on that are like accumulating at the sink, so I'm gonna try to get all of that done. I have multiple loads of laundry that need to go in and need to be folded. I have a whole basket of clothes that I did fold last week, but I haven't put it away. Gonna be a catch-up day / rest, depending on how I'm feeling. Welcome to my Thursday. I decided to wear my Disney World Spirit jersey today. I needed something happy this morning since I have to go to the dentist and I'm not really looking forward to it. Maybe y'all think I'm a wuss, but I don't really like stuff being messed with in my mouth and with my teeth, my gums and all that stuff. That's what I'm doing today. I decided I needed something happy, so got my Disney shirt on and it's a really happy color. And luckily the sun is shining, makes it a little bit better. Okay, so I just got done at the dentist. It wasn't super pleasant. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I had like a lot of these little, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called, but the little tendons down here that attach your gums to your lip lasered. So there's like literally like holes inside of my mouth. So I can't really feel my lip, but there wasn't enough Novocaine, so I'm actually feeling some pain on this side. So I'm gonna get home pretty soon and take some ibuprofen because it's kind of painful right now. One side is completely numb, the other one I can feel. The inside is completely numb too, and that's the worst, is right here. So anyway, but I'm sitting outside of Whole Foods. The parking lot is pretty bare. You can kind of tell, like normally this parking lot is pretty full. I mean, there's still people here, but normally it's harder to find a spot and there's a lot of spaces open. There's definitely not as many people out today. I think just because of all the warnings and things about being out in public, people are just being really cautious, which is super smart. Like, honestly, my sister and I were talking this morning and she's like, you know, if we would just quarantine ourselves, everybody, for 2 weeks, we could like nip this in the bud and then we wouldn't have to Like, it wouldn't be this prolonged frenzy and craze, which I'd be okay with, especially if they did it during spring break week, because then my kids would only really be missing like 1 week of school and it wouldn't be a big deal. We're not going anywhere for spring breaks. It sucks if you have spring break plans. I'm gonna go in and get some peanut butter because we're actually almost out of peanut butter. I thought about going to Walmart too and checking to see if they have toilet paper, but I might just order it on Amazon and be done with this whole toilet paper thing. Normally there's a lot of peanut butter pre-made, but it's completely out, so I had to grind my own. I went and made a deposit at the bank, and then I'm gonna go into Target and see what the status is in here. I need to go ahead and get a Disney gift card with some money that Bo got me. He gave me $100 cash for Valentine's Day to spend on my Disney trip, so I thought. So this is the cleaning supplies. Antibacterial soap is down here. So there's like 2 more surface cleaners. Antibacterial soap is almost out. I decided to come into the chocolate aisle and get myself a little treat. I might get another one. I'm like gonna treat myself. I literally feel like somebody shot me with a staple gun in the inside of my lip like 20 times. It's already like stinging and it feels like there's a ton of needles in my lip. So I'm gonna treat myself to some chocolate and maybe some other things because it might just make the day a little bit better. Hallelujah. Got some toilet paper. It's sparse, but there's a good amount here, so this is exciting. Okay guys, I just got back from Target and I got the Target brand. They had a couple more of these, 18 rolls, so I think we're good, yay. And I got my Disney gift card to add that for my trip. My mouth right now, because I haven't taken any pain meds, feels like somebody took a staple gun and just like started stapling the inside of my lip. It does not feel good at all, so I really need to go home and get some ibuprofen. All right, hello. I've made myself some eggs with garlic and onions and spinach, a little bit of salt and pepper, and this is gonna be my lunch. So I'm getting some good protein and some greens, which I love. I love eating eggs this way. Then I may take a nap, soak in the opportunity that I have to take it easy because it's been a crazy few weeks for me, abnormally crazy. A lot of last minute things and kind of being out and about a lot. I've decided this is gonna be a Danielle day and I'm just gonna enjoy myself. So I just went on to DisneyGiftCard.com and added my $100 gift card from Bo for Valentine's Day to my current Disney vacation card that I've been gradually saving up money for my trip. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about all the new magic bands that they have that you can customize. I love this little mini one. Let's see how much that one is. This one is $15 if you pre-order it to add to your vacation. There weren't very many selections just a few weeks ago, and all of a sudden there's a ton. I also love the little alien guy. The aliens are like my favorite from Toy Story. I do like this one too. But I love that they have like these resort ones now. The Grand Floridian one, this one's for the Riviera. These ones are brand new. I didn't even see these ones just a few days ago. This is like a 70s magic band. That's so funny. I'm not a crazy fan of those colors. I do like the look of it, but I don't like the colors. Look, oh look, there's Dumbo. It's got Dumbo up at the top. That's super cute. I still love this Galaxy's Edge one, and this one's brand new. I haven't seen this one before. This Darth Vader one is really cool too. I mean, not for me, but it is really cool. So I don't know now what I'm gonna do. And I know I could just get a plain color, which is what I normally do. And I've done the skins before where you put the skins on, but I think this one might be my favorite. But anyway, I'm just kind of on the Disney website having fun. It's 4:18 p.m. I laid down for a little bit, wasn't able to sleep, you know, basically because everybody else is awake and living their life, and so there's people out doing stuff in their lawn and dogs barking. I have a noise machine and I had it going, but it just wasn't loud enough to block out all the outside noise. And I just think it's harder for me sometimes to take naps in the middle of the day. Plus, I started feeling pain coming on because my pain meds are starting to wear off. So I'm going to eat some crackers and peanut butter that I just got. Hey guys, it is 5:40 p.m. My family should be home pretty soon. I did all the dishes, so all of those have been done, and there is lightning outside. I don't know if you guys saw that flash, but anyway, I did the dishes. Oh gosh, I don't know if y'all hear that rumble. It is like, it's dark outside. It got dark all of a sudden because it's not normally dark at this time. It's raining. It's been kind of pouring and thundering and lightning. So it was really warm today. It was like 64 degrees. I went for a walk. I took like a 30-minute walk, and it was just nice to be outside after, a long February, when February you're kind of cooped up all the time. So I got you guys a surprise yesterday so that we can have some fun over the weekend. It's a mega craft tub.
Yay!
Are you excited? Yay! So there's all kinds of stuff in here that we can do.
My friend would love that.
Sequins and ribbons and googly eyes and beads and...
I need that! I got it! I really got it! I want to make.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well we got all sorts of
I want to make a bee.
A bee?
A bee.
Alright.
It might not work, but I'm going to make a bracelet.
Bracelet. It is 9:15 p.m. We just got the girls to bed. I'm not speaking out of turn when I say this because by the time I post this video, the news will be already out, but they have decided to cancel church on Sunday. They're gonna announce it tomorrow, which is Friday, around noon. I think they had originally sent out an email that they were going to be having it, but now with the kind of the new developments, today Disneyland closed. They've completely canceled the NCAA tournament, so all of those sports events are canceled. Originally, they were gonna keep it going, but just have like limited family. Now it's completely canceled. My sister told me that they canceled all of the schools in Ohio, canceled for 3 weeks. My kid's school is also canceled for the next 3 weeks. That is the most recent development. So it's getting a little interesting. I don't know that I've ever experienced anything like this in my lifetime. It's really interesting, kind of watching it all unfold. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday the 13th. Things are getting a lot more serious with COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. I would check my email this morning and saw that Disney World is now canceled. So Disneyland was closed yesterday. Disney World is closed as of today until March 31st. So I just wonder what it's like for the people that were already there, are staying in the hotels. Like, you almost don't want to get out and stuff. It's getting more serious and people are taking it seriously. It's good. It's really kind of an interesting development how everything gradually is shutting down, and it really is a lot more serious than, I was telling my husband last night, I feel like it's almost like it seemed at first like the media was crying wolf, I think because it happens a lot. It's just my opinion that everything's a big deal, everything's an emergency, everything's sensationalized, so you don't really know what's really important, like what really is a big deal. If everything's a big deal, nothing's a big deal. Just really interesting because I tried to be careful with how much I was watching on the news, and I'm still not panicking, but this really has turned out to be a much bigger deal than I originally thought. Glad people are taking precautions, but I hate it for a lot of people that are missing out on things. There's a lot of things in life that are kind of shutting down for people. So it's really interesting watching this all unfold, and I still am like so shocked that I just happened to vlog this week because I had no idea that it was going to be this like crazy week when I started vlogging. The girls and I are going this morning to a book fair
breakfast at their school. This is their last day of school for the next 3 weeks. So take you along with me.
Okay, it is 7:45 a.m. The book fair already officially has started, but we are on our way there. You guys excited? We're excited for the book fair breakfast. Then Mackenzie's gonna go to school for her last day of school for the next 3 weeks. Mia and I are gonna go shopping for a birthday party that we are going to on Saturday, early morning, but yeah, I've gotten, like, at this point, almost every company has sent out some kind of memo about their changing policies with everything going on. Craziness. Good. It tastes good? Yeah? All right, so why don't you tell us what we've got? We've got little cups of grapes,
Milk,
some
donut,
milk,
which I
a
dipped the donut into there.
and Mackenzie dipped her donut in her milk, which she said tasted really good. And Mia, you want to tell us what you got?
I got a donut and water.
She got a donut and some water. Yep. I brought my own cold brew from home, my homemade cold brew, and I got some grapes. And then I brought a banana with me. So grapes, banana, and coffee. We just left Big Lots. We were at the book fair for about 30 minutes, dropped Mackenzie off at her class. I got a couple of my music lesson things because I'm thinking if they close the church campus, I'm gonna need stickers and lesson stuff, because I think what I may do is either go to people's homes and teach their lessons for the next couple of weeks or have them come to me, so we'll see. But, oh look, there's a random toilet. Somebody has a toilet sitting out on the curb. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna eat more because all I had was a few grapes, some coffee. Mia, are you hungry or did you get enough to eat?
Oh, I got enough to eat.
The donut filled you up. We're heading home. All right, it is about 12:13 p.m. We have had a morning of crafting. We got home and I actually spent about an hour calling all of my students' parents to decide on a plan for getting the rest of their lessons in for the rest of the month and just doing hour sessions with each of them. So I spent about an hour on the phone getting in touch with everyone and making sure they were okay with that. So I'm gonna do some lessons mostly in my home. I am gonna go to a few of my students. Mia has been crafting with the little tub that I got. She's been creating all sorts of things this morning. I think we're gonna be doing a lot of crafting the next couple of weeks as we're gonna be practicing social distancing, kind of being cooped up in the house. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be pulling out a lot of craft supplies and we are gonna be creating lots of things. This has been a wild week. Things just keep changing, like on the hour. Like, you know, organizations are saying we are gonna have this and then they're like, nope, we are gonna cancel. So today a lot of people have been canceling more things due to the schools being canceled until after spring break. Mia's dance place is closing until after spring break. I decided to go ahead and communicate with parents about lessons because I knew that was going to be the next question. I am now in the process of making Mia her lunch. She's having some salami and cucumbers and a fruit pouch.
Like a cape.
Yeah, you have the bird wings on like a cape. It's so funny. And I'm making a pot of soup for dinner. I've just started putting stuff in there and then I've got to saute the rest of it. I'm kind of dragging this morning. I've just been feeling really tired. I think the week and the time change and everything, it's still kind of catching up to me, and I haven't been sleeping super great at night. Like it's just been taking me longer to fall asleep. So last night I put lavender on my wrists and I put cedarwood on my feet, essential oil, cedarwood essential oil, and then my stomach was bothering me, so I used some Digest and I rubbed that all over my stomach. So I went to bed shortly after that, which was helpful, and I took some extra digestive enzymes because it was like my body was not digesting very well and I hadn't even had that much to eat. My sleep's been off, so I just need a little extra coffee, I think. Why are you talking like that? Are My onions and garlic are simmering. My soup is started in here, but I haven't added everything. I still need to add some potatoes. I've got mixed vegetables, a whole can of tomato sauce, spinach, kale, several containers of vegetable stock with my spices. And then all I need to add is my potatoes and my cabbage. And then our soup for tonight will be completely simmering and ready. I don't have any training wheels on. Yay! All right, Mia's turn. Go, Mia, go. Go, Mia, go.
America has dramatically changed how it operates in the span of just a few days.
I am officially declaring a national emergency. Two very big words.
The declaration of a national emergency will unlock tens of billions of dollars that can be put toward coronavirus response. The president today met with the CEOs of Target, CVS, and Walmart, which will set aside some of its parking lots to establish drive-through testing centers. Ramping up testing has things will likely get worse before they get better, but he hopes that the U.S. is now well positioned to bend the infection curve.
The president said today that he believes the next 8 weeks with the virus will be a critical period for the United States, one in which he hopes the country can turn the corner on the coronavirus. Right?
The COVID-19 pandemic is already having an unprecedented disruption on daily life in the U.S. In recent hours, multiple governors and mayors have made emergency declarations. Even Broadway has gone dark, and this may be just the beginning. At least 18,700 schools nationwide are either closed or closing for the outbreak, affecting at least 8.1 million students, according to Education Week. The National Guard says it expects to deploy nearly 1,000 troops in 6 states by the end of the day. They will assist with disinfection, meal delivery, and transportation of medical personnel and supplies.
Okay, it is about a little after 9 p.m. Both of our girls are in bed, and I'm getting ready to have a stress relief bath. I use Epsom salt, and I have Stress Away lavender essential oil. I want to say maybe I got this from Nature Sunshine. So I'm going to put that inside of my Epsom salts as well. So I've got this, and then I'm just going to drop, I did about 8 of each. I really am hoping that I sleep better tonight. And I don't know if it's because of the time change and my body's just trying to reset or what's going on. So I was thinking lavender and Stress Away. That'll be really good before bed. And well, good morning. I've been up for a while, but I just stayed in bed. My body just like wanted to stay in bed. So the girls have been up for a while playing, haven't you girls?
Yeah.
They've been up for a while playing, so they were kind of in and out of our room, which is why we were up. I am making them some organic French toast bites. Mackenzie is gonna dip hers in syrup. Mia's gonna dip hers in yogurt. I am making my coffee for this morning. We are going to a birthday party today. It's actually like in an hour, and it takes us about at least 20 minutes to get there. So we'll probably be running a little late because we were just both really tired. So we'll take you along on our day.
They're all doing this one. Yeah, correct. The one.
Oh, we're at Target, and we found this toy called Poop-a-Lots, and it says, I poop.
Je fais caca. Ich Maushafchen.
Hago. Oh my god.
You know.
That's absurd. It's a rescue runt.
There you go. Why don't we just
Got
get
the
her
thing
a Barbie?
Well, that's what I said. I don't understand why the line's so long. Don't they have like self-checkout things? Maybe they're not doing self-checkout? This line is like insane. This is insane. We just want to get a Barbie. This is crazy. What do you think about this line? It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get a toy. Oh my gosh. Nuts. We went to the birthday party for lunch and then we headed over to Target to get a birthday present for Mackenzie's friend. The line at Target was a little nutso, but
Why is it
it was like one big long line that was filtering into about, how many would you say, 5 different cash registers. So it went a little faster, but it was just a little weird to see the line like going down the aisle like that. It was a lot of people. I mean, we waited longer than normal. I guess they're probably having fewer people working at a time. All right, guys, it is already 10:20 p.m. I like totally did not film very much today. We had dinner and we watched Star Trek, like the newer version, the movies with the girls tonight, and just got them in bed. It's kind of late for them to go to bed, but hey, we're here at home and it's a weekend and we're not going to church in the morning. Well, Bo is going to church, but we're not. We have all kinds of crafts today. So we've got lots of creations, including this little person that I have to put the arms and legs on. So this is another little guy that we made today. I'll see y'all in the morning.